Hello, my good friends out there. I remain your regular chemistry lecturer on social media. My name is Dr. D.I. June. My previous lecture was on the composition of crude oil or petroleum. When we say composition, what and what make up a substance? In other words, the content. And I told you of them. Right away, we're talking about the origin of crude oil and natural gas. When we talk about the word origin, in ordinary English speaking, it is the beginning of a thing. In other words, how does it get formed? Or where is it from? So, we have been talking about crude oil, petroleum. How is it that it came into existence? What brings about its formation is what I want to let you know. Now, from what I have here, crude oil and natural gas are formed or produced from the bodies of tiny sea creatures. Sea, S-E-A, creatures. And also plants that died over 150 millions of years ago. And the remains of these dead, decayed sea creatures, the plants and animals, so to speak, will gradually settle down to the seabed. And they become covered by mud, by silt, and other sediments over and over and over in many years. As a result of this piling up of sediments, heat is produced. And then a great pressure is exerted. And when this happens, the pressure exerted on the lower layers will begin to change them into hard sedimentary rocks. Then that process will continue. And during this process, there will be some bacterial activities. Heat is also involved. Pressure now begins to change the plants and animals' remains into crude oil, which is in the liquid form, and natural gas. So the oil and gas that is so formed will now slowly move to other areas through tiny, tiny holes, which we call pores, P-O-R-E-S, pores. And they will now begin to permeate into other areas. And then when they get to some porous rocks, and then if there is no passage again, they remain there. Then since oil meets a non-porous rock, when they get to a non-porous layer of the rock, they are trapped under it. And that portion is called the oil cap. Oil cap. You'll be trapped there until seismic workers will now try to locate it for the drilling. So, in a nutshell, that is the origin of crude oil and natural gas. It is sea plants, sea animals that died so many years ago. And on the seabed, year in, year out, mud, silt, and other substances begin to cover them up. and there will be a pile of sediment. And as a result, bacterial activities will take place to decompose them. Heat is involved, and pressure also is exerted naturally. And then those dead, decayed organic matters will be converted to crude oil. And because it becomes a liquid, it finds its level. It begins to flow from the level of where it was produced to area where it can settle. So from these porous rocks to non-porous rocks, and when there are no holes again to pass through, it remains there. It is trapped there. And that portion where it is trapped is called the oil cap until when it will be explored. So like it, share this video with your friends. Please subscribe to my YouTube for more educative lectures. Thank you.